Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. What day is it? It's Friday. Hey, it's Friday, baby. And we gon' party till the break of dawn. Yes, we are. It's Friday. Hey, it's Friday, baby. And we gon' party till the break of dawn. Good morning. Woo, even though we had a short week, I thank God that it is Friday. Yes, it's Friday, baby. We gon' party. And I am so late leaving out. I mean, late. I ain't never been this late leaving out. I just couldn't get up that early this morning. I just couldn't get moving. I just could not get moving. But it is Friday, September 5th, 2025. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? I hope you all are doing well. I hope you're doing swell. I hope that you had a great week. I hope that something good happened to you and something good happened for you. And I hope that you were a blessing to somebody, that you inspired someone this week, whether it was just a smile, a gift, a treat, something. I hope that this week was a good week. It was a short week, but I hope still that it was a good week. I am grateful to God to be alive on today. Alive and healthy. Amen, somebody. Amen. It's just good to give God all the honor, glory, and praise. Amen. 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 And amen. Because he didn't have to do it, but he did. And I am. Can't speak for you. You should be, and I hope you are. But I am so eternally grateful and thankful to God for blessing me to see another day that I have not seen, and a day that I will never see again. But I give him all honor, glory, and praise, because he's just that good. Woo, he's just that good. He's just that good. So I pray that you will have a great day today. If your day is already over, I hope it was a good one. If your day just started, I hope it's going to be a great one. I'm just grateful to God that I'm able to come on here and just come on here and just talk to you all. To come on here and just say, hey, how are you? How you been? What you up to? I'm just grateful to God for that. I'm grateful to God for just allowing me to be able to get up and take care of me. I'm grateful to God for just allowing me to be able to speak and move and have the activities of my limbs. I'm grateful. I may not have, excuse me, I may not have all that I want or all that I need, but I thank God for I'm grateful, and I thank God for what I have. And I'm just believing and trusting in God that he will continue to bless me and bless you. I received a blessing yesterday from the Simple Life 7. She's a subscriber here. She hasn't been here with me that long, but she cashed at me a monetary gift yesterday because I was on live, and I was very, very shocked. And what she don't know is that I really needed that, because I was gonna go get some gas this morning because I got paid today. My direct deposit hit last night at midnight, so I was gonna get up this morning and get some gas. But because of what she sent, I was able to go fill this gas tank up last night with Christopher, and I don't have to. So mosquito in here. I don't know where these mosquitoes be coming from, how they get in the car. But instead of me having to go this morning, I didn't have to go this morning. I was able to get my gas last night. So if you are watching, thank you again, because it was much appreciated and much needed. And I didn't go buy no clothes or no lipstick or no makeup with it. I put some gas in my car so I could get here today. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, because you didn't have to do it. Just thank you. And I just want to thank all of you. It's not about what you send. It's about the fact that you hear and that you watch and you support. And whatever way you support, I'm grateful and I thank you, because you don't have to do it, but you do. And I'm just grateful and thankful for that. You know, I don't expect people to send money, or, you know, we living in a time where most people are struggling. Most people are living paycheck to paycheck. You know, so I'm just grateful that I have people that love me, that love Chris, that even love my mama, that, you know, that you all just love me and you all love on me and you support me, and you being here to watch my content, my lives, my hauls, my car chats Monday through Friday, or Monday through Sunday, or Sunday to Sunday. You know, it means a lot. Every little bit helps, and I'm just thankful for it. When I started this YouTube journey 3 years ago, I was very discouraged, and I had been getting on, I had been doing hauls, and nobody was looking. My views were really low. And I remember I had did a haul, and I told another YouTuber who also had just started out and was fairly new, I told her that if I didn't start to get more views, because my goal was to get to 1,000 subscribers and that 4,000 watch time hours. And I told her, I said, if I don't get the views, I said, I'm quitting. You know, I'm quitting, and I'm just gonna throw in the towel. I said, because I'm just, you know, and how I started my YouTube channel, you guys, because a lot of you all, sorry. Oh shit. I don't know what this light is doing. Oh, this is so much better. Oh, this is so much better to ride on. Oh my goodness. I know they're not finished, but ooh, it's so much smoother. I hope they come on further down. Please, Jesus, come on further down. Look like they're gonna come further down. They right here, so maybe they are. But anyway, when I started this YouTube channel 3 years ago, right when we were sort of kind of like in the pandemic, this is where they need to come. They need to tear this up right here. This raggedy street right here. But when I started this YouTube channel, I had a lot of clothes, okay? I was not sponsored. I didn't have any brand ambassadors, nothing like that. I had more money because I was living in an apartment where my rent was $700. I didn't have a water bill. I didn't have a gas bill. I didn't have the expenses that I have with this house, okay? So when I started this YouTube channel, how I started it was I was always on my Facebook page talking about fashion, showing makeup like I do over here, showing lipsticks, doing makeup, showing lipsticks, showing clothing, so forth and so on. So I already had the things to start the channel, you know what I mean? So I didn't really need a whole lot because I had a whole lot. but my views are really low. So I had told another YouTube content creator, like I said, her name is So Me. You can go check out her channel. She's still here, like me. And I told her, I said, because she helped me with my channel because I couldn't figure out how to post a video, and I wanted to do a full haul, and I had iMovie. I have iMovie on my phone. That's what I use. I don't use Power Direct. When all of this is over with my mortgage and repayment, and I'm done with the vet billing stuff, when I'm done with all of that, I'm gonna go back and use Power Direct for my videos. I had it and I stopped paying on it. I let it go to the wayside because it was just something extra that I was gonna have to pay, and I just was like, I don't want to pay this. But anyway, I couldn't figure out how to go from one video to the next and have them all combined the way you all see them now, right? So I didn't know how to do that. So she called me and she showed me how to do it. And this is why I say I am never going to not give props to people who have helped CC. I will never do that. I know people think I'm mean. People say I cuss a lot. People say this about me. People say I'm real direct. I'm real bold. I'm real vocal. But I'm very humble as well. Very, very humble. Believe it or not. I know it might be hard to believe, but I am. Anyway. She called me and she said, this is how you do it. She said, you put one video in, and then she showed me how to, and this is the thing. I had did this so many times, but couldn't remember how to do it and forgot how to do it. And she said, yeah, this is how you do it. So without her reminding me or re-showing me how to do it, reminding me how to do it, I would have been lost. So she helped me. Then she helped me with something else. She helped me. And then Jill Styles helped me a lot with how to do my thumbnails, how to, we're not friends anymore. We don't talk anymore. But she showed me how to do a lot. She sat on the phone with me. She knew a lot. She helped me. Without these two ladies helping me, I really would have been lost. There was a lot of things that I did not know about being on YouTube. There was a lot of things I did not know how to do. Jill told me about Canva. And then Jill showed me how to do thumbnails on the computer and how to put the pictures in and all of that. And so that's how she and I became friends. So she helped me. So when I first started the YouTube channel, I was really, 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 really discouraged. And I was like, I was just feeling some type of way. I was just feeling some type of way. I was like, I cannot get this, So I told So Me, Sabrina. She lives here in Chicago too, but she lives in a suburb kind of far from where I am. She don't live in the city, because if she had lived in the city, I would have went over to her house, but she didn't. So she called me, and I had told her, I said, I'm getting ready to get off of YouTube. I said, because I'm doing hauls and nobody is looking, nobody is watching, I'm not getting no views, whatever. She said, don't give up. She said, don't give up. She said, you're going to get there. You have potential. She said, you are good at this, CC. She said, you are good. She said, the way you explain and the way that you talk about fashion, she said, you are good. You cannot quit. she kept encouraging me, and I'll never forget that. She said, "You have so much potential. She said you don't even know how good you really are." She said, "I see it." She said, you're gonna get there. You're gonna go far." So I really, really, really appreciate and I'm thankful and grateful for her. And I still talk to her. We don't talk on the phone, but when she posts videos, I support her. I watch her. I have grown in numbers. She's growing. She hasn't gotten to where I am, but she is growing, and she gets a lot of views on her fashion haul. So if you all like fashion, now our styles are very similar but different, okay? But she and I, we like the same things. In fact, that dress, that shiny dress that I did and I didn't like, it looked totally different. It looked better to me on her than it did on me. But I kept the dress. I did keep the dress. And my mother and Brenda and Sumi, they were the only three that liked that dress. I didn't care for that dress, but I kept it anyway. But she was a great support system for me. And so oftentimes people will ask me about starting a YouTube channel and what does it take and how do you get going and what do you need to do and things of that nature. And I try to be as helpful as I can and as encouraging as I can, because someone encouraged me. And if someone had not encouraged me, I probably would not, be where I am. So I try to always remember those that have been there for me. And then I started to pick up, after I did the first lingerie haul, I blew up. I almost went viral. Of course, YouTube put that video where I could not make any money off of that video. Okay? And that video probably would have reached over 100, 200,000 views. It's still the #1 video on my channel. And it blew up because I had on some lingerie with a thong, and it was not raunchy at all. If you go and look at that video, it was not raunchy. But YouTube let me make so much money off of it. It gave me the 1,000 YouTube subscribers and the 4,000 watch time hours. And it pushed me to where I started to grow. And then I was like at 5,000 YouTube subscribers, 6,000, then 10,000, so forth and so on. And then more people started to watch. But I also fell into the category of the fact that I was a man's YouTube channel. And so the men became more and more demanding. Why can't you do that? Can you do more of this? Can you do more of that? And once I found out from YouTube that I couldn't do that, I stopped doing it, and that's when I got the OnlyFans account. I really enjoyed being on OnlyFans. I really, really did. But of course, there's always some people to ruin that. So now I'm not on there as much. Not at all, pretty much. But I am going to go back. But anyway, I just haven't, honestly, I just haven't gotten up I haven't gotten up the courage to go back. If I sound a little nasally, it's because this ear, this morning, this ear is a little tight. It is. So, I realize how far I've come and the people that I have met along the way. And I'm still gaining new subscribers. And I'm grateful to God for that. You know, I'm grateful to God. Like I said, it may not be all that I have. It may not be all that I want. It may not be all that I need. But I'm grateful to God that I have the type of subscribers that I have, that loves me, that genuinely like me. Don't stop it for. How in the hell are you making a turn and you turn and you just stop? It was nothing in front of him. Nothing. What are you doing? We have the light and they have just completely stopped. I just wonder about people. When I tell you was nothing in front of him, not a damn thing. People acting like it's wintertime out here. They got on hoodies and sweatshirts. It's not cold out here, 63 degrees. See, I just got on this little light jacket. I'm like, y'all, come on, it ain't that cold. The earth is still pretty warm. What was I saying? I was saying that, you know, I genuinely am grateful and thankful for the for the subscribers that I have that really do love and appreciate me, you know. Man, would you please turn the corner? All right, come on now. Because as a YouTube content creator, it is so hard to grow your platform. It's just so hard, and it's like, you know, it's like you be working hard, you putting up videos, you changing into all of these clothes, makeup, jewelry. I used to do all of that. I don't do the I just, it's a lot. And then to look to see you only got 100 views, it can be so discouraging. So discouraging. Hold on, y'all. Let me go punch in. I'll be right back. Too. But it can be so discouraging, you know, and it's so easy to want to give up on this platform because YouTube make you have to do too much to get to those you got to do too much to get to them watch time hours, you know. And it's like, whoo. It's like pulling teeth, telling you. It can be a bit much, seriously. So now my channel has changed. I looked the other day, y'all, about a brush. I'm gonna show it to you all in a minute, and some glue. First TJ Maxx. But anyway, I looked at my audience statistics yesterday or day before yesterday, and this eyelash gonna get on my nerve. And I was so happy to finally see that the numbers have changed as far as who views my channel when it comes to male and female. The females have surpassed the males. The men are the ones that got me to the 1,000 subscribers, the 4,000 watch time hours. But because I've been doing the lives, and I've been doing mainly the lives, my channel has now changed, where my channel is now finally a woman's channel and not just a man channel. Because for the longest, the men were on top and the women were so far at the bottom, so far behind. So I am happy to tell you all that I have finally reached the plateau where my channel has changed, and my channel is now more of a woman's channel than a man's channel. Although the men are not too far behind, okay? So the women now are, the percentage for the women is just a tad bit higher than the men, but the men are still neck and neck, right there, okay? And most of you all probably will say, well, why is that important? Well, one of the reasons why it's important is because the difference between men and women is that most men, not saying all, but most men will only watch certain type of content that you upload. They'll watch swimsuit hauls. They'll watch swimsuit hauls. They'll watch lingerie hauls. They'll watch, if you're going to do bodycon dress hauls where clothes are form-fitting and tight to the body, they will watch those type of hauls. But the difference in a woman is a woman will watch all of your hauls. She'll watch your home decor. She'll watch you do a table scape. She'll watch you shop. She'll watch you do makeup and hair and eyebrows. And you get what I'm saying? Most men are not going to watch a woman do a makeup tutorial. Okay? Now, not saying that it's not possible, not saying that it don't happen, not saying that they won't watch, but most times they're not going to watch that. But women are going to watch everything that you upload. If you thrift, if you in TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, and you looking at purses, women are going to watch that. Women are going to watch you cook something, because women, when you think about this, women are the number one retail consumers. Without women, retail would be nothing. Men go in and they say this, I need some shoes, I need some socks, I need some jeans, I need some shirts, I need this. And they're going to go in and they're going to get exactly what they need. They're not going to shop around. They're not going to be looking around going, oh, let me go over here to this. Let me go over here to that. Oh, I have spent 3, 4, 5 hours in Burlington, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, DD's, Home Goods, Target. You know what I'm saying? In the mall. Ain't bang it, but in the mall. So my point to you all is that men and women are different when it comes to retail shopping. So I'm glad to have finally got to the plateau where I have more women than men, because I know women are going to support this channel. Women are going to look at these car chats, okay? These car chats, if you go and you look at my car chats versus what my lives are or what my hauls are, you will see these views, these car chats never make it to 6, 7, 1,000 views. Never. Okay. So I'm glad that I finally have more women, because I know women will support me on all levels of whatever I put here on this channel. I know that a man is not. A man is going to limit me because men are everything with them is, I want to see some ass, I want to see some skin, I want to see some this, I want to see some of that, I want to see some. I want to see, I want to see some nakedness, I want to see a thigh, I want to see. So that's most men. That's how most men are. They want to see body, so they're only going to watch those videos. And so if you put up anything else, if you in there cooking some cornbread, they're going to be like, bitch, I ain't watching this. Now, men like to eat, but they don't want to see you prepare nothing. All they want to do is eat it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she making some turkey and dressing or some greens or some. I don't care. Let me know when it's ready. That's why a lot of men don't know how to cook, because they're not interested in being in the kitchen. They just want to eat what you prepare. Which, hey, I'm like a man. I don't like to cook. I want to just eat what you prepare, right? A woman is going to sit and she's going to watch that woman. Excuse me. A woman is going to sit there. She's going to watch that woman make that homemade bread. She's going to sit there and watch that woman make that homemade peach cobbler or whatever it may be. That's what a woman is going to do. Okay? Men are not going to do that. They just want to know when is it ready? When the food gonna be ready? That's all they're concerned about. That's the difference between a man and a woman, and what men and women will look at and what they won't look at. So I'm glad that it has changed. I'm glad that it has changed, because now I know that if I put up this video or that video and it's really, geared to women are gonna look at it. I know if I get on now a man, he will watch me do a panty and bra haul, because it's showing what? Some skin. But if I show you all my sunglass collection, or if I show you all the best way to put backs on the back of your earrings, men ain't gonna watch that. But I know that women, because I'm a woman, I don't cook, but I like to watch other people cook. That's just what we do. Okay. If a woman go out and show you how she's planting flowers and how the flowers are blooming, I'm gonna watch that because I love flowers. See, it's good to have men on your content, but Nick Techniques and I, we have talked about this so much. She and I both fell into the category of a man's channel, and we both said, oh, our numbers would be so much better if we had more women, because we're women and we know what women like and we know what women will watch, and that's just a fact. It is no shade. It's no shade to men. There's no shade to men, but it's just a fact, because you're just different. You shop different, you move different, you act different, right? I am so sick. I am so sick of this sinus crap. I'm just sick of it. So yeah, so that's all I wanted to basically say. That I'm just grateful for how my channel is growing, how it has changed. I finally announced it to my Facebook folks. I had planned to do some balloons with 20K, but I got sick, and I didn't do it. That was what I had planned to do. That's how I was gonna announce it, but didn't get a chance to do that because I got this ear infection that just threw everything off, and I'm still battling it. So, you know, but as I said, you know, it's a journey being on here. And so, you know, I've had a lot of ups and downs being on YouTube. I've had the negative, the nasty, the mean. I mean, even when coming on, as long as I've been doing the lives now, and I've met Miss TRC by being on live. I've met Tamara by being on live. Bonnie. I've met King Beard, Robert Lord, Alyssa, who else? Pretty KD. Somebody else who now makes comments. But I've met a lot of people just by coming on live that now watch my other content. Just by coming on live, I opened myself up. By coming on live, that's what helped me. See, it's always like one thing that you do that will make you just soar. You know what I mean? So I came on live and I gained so many subscribers coming on live. My views shot all the way up because at one while all the arrows were pointing down. Watch time hours, views, revenue, everything was like this. Now everything is like this because of the lives. So it's like you got to just find, and Nick and I talk about this, you got to just almost like find, you almost got to find your niche as to what is going to make you click and make you get to that point. And yesterday I did the live. It wasn't a lot of people on. It wasn't a lot of people on the live. And here's one of the, here's one of the reasons why there ain't a lot of people on the live, because all them motherfuckers are hidden. I told everybody on the live yesterday, I have at least about 1,000 hidden hidden people that are on YouTube that cannot like or comment on cannot comment or like on my live because of the fact that they're ignorant, rude, and mean and nasty. And so I'm assuming, and even yesterday, Life with Marlene. I've been watching Life with Marlene for a while, probably 2 years now, maybe longer. Life with Marlene ain't gonna play with you. She gonna get rid of your ass quick, fast, in a hurry. So she got rid of some people. I think Life with Marlene yesterday, she won the award for getting rid of people. Usually it's Meadow, but Life with Marlene was not playing with them yesterday. I didn't see not one, except for one girl, one lady who, I think her name, what was her name, y'all? What was the one I was about to eat her ass up? She told me, yeah, we can see that's why you big, because you like seafood. Somebody kept asking me what was my favorite food. He must have asked me this 20 times before I answered. I ignored him, because I felt like that was a trap. Asking me what was my favorite food. So finally, when I did answer, this bitch gets on and say, oh yeah, we can tell what's your favorite food, because that's why you big. Or some shit she said. I was about to rip her a new asshole. But Life with Marlene, and I did. But then Life with Marlene hurried up and snatched her ass bald and got rid of her. So Life with Marlene yesterday was not playing. She wasn't playing. Because if I recall, and this is another thing that I'm telling you that YouTube do. So now that I've gotten really, you have soared with the lives, now YouTube is not giving people the notification. YouTube play a lot of games. I'm telling you. They do not want you to get to that 100. See, the whole thing is about YouTube is this. YouTube is not here to help you make money. They don't want you to make money. They don't want you to get to the 1,000, over 100,000 subscribers. They don't. That's why they make it so hard. That's why it's a struggle. And that's why most people don't stick with YouTube, because YouTube make it hard for you to get to that plateau. Make it hard. So now they playing this game where because Meadow normally be on my live like that. He said he never got the notification. Somebody else said they didn't get the notification. It was like 7 people who said they didn't get a notification. Why is YouTube not giving them notifications that I'm on live? Because now YouTube realizes, oh, this bitch, look how many people on her live. She got 5,000. She got 12,000. She got 10,000. She got 20,000 views on a live. What the fuck? No, we're gonna slow her down. So we're not gonna give people her notifications. So if we don't give them the notification, that means she loses watch time. YouTube is not for content creators. They're not. They're not. They're not for content creators. They do not want you to succeed in this business. They don't. Because it's revenue. Because the more views you have, that increases your revenue. So, give you an example. For the month of August, I made $407. I haven't made that. I never made that much in 1 month. Now you can look at my subscribers and say, man, you got 20,000, you got over 20,000. You should be making more money than that. It's not based on how many subscribers that I have. It helps me. It helps me. So I'm going to say this. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. I still need you to subscribe. That subscribing to me helps me a lot. But watching my content from the beginning to end is what is my full-time watch time hours. That's why I tell my mother, don't fast forward through content creators' videos. You're not helping them. You're doing a disservice to them. When I saw her fast forward through something, I cringed. I said, Mama, please. I said, she was like, what? I said, I told her, I said, just let it run. If you don't want to watch it, come back to it. I said, please. I said, because by you fast forwarding through it, I said, YouTube knows that. It shows, it tells us how many times our videos, like you post a video, it'll tell you when people are, the click rate. You know, like how many times people click on your video but they don't watch it, or how many when it's fast forwarded. I said, I'm not getting a real view from you if you fast forward. Please don't do that, you all. Please. Because I'm telling you, that hurts me a lot. Okay? We ask people to watch the ads because the ads that are on our video help us make money when you have those ads. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the ads and they skip through the ads, but we really, really need that ad revenue. That ad revenue help us make money. Now, you all know I'm doing this repayment on my mortgage. So that $400 is going to help me when I have to pay this repayment on this mortgage and I have very little left. That $400 is going to help me pay a utility bill. It's going to help me, it's going to help me, it's going to help me buy my sticker for my car, for my license plate. It helps. Before, I was only making like $160, $170. If I made $200, I was happy. But to be able to make $400, that's a lot for me. But it's all based on subscribers and views. And more than that is the views and the ads and this, that, and the other. So, the day that I make 500 or 1,000 in revenue, you probably will see me somewhere on the news and you'll be like, is that CC big ass doing cartwheels? I'll be doing cartwheels. Okay? So you can have 300, 100,000 subscribers. You can have the numbers, and the numbers are great. They help. But if those 100,000 people are not watching your content all the way through, your ass ain't gonna make no money. So when YouTube sees that you're doing good in views and watch time hours, and people are really watching your content all the way through, then they start hiding you, because the goal is to not let you get to where you're gonna go. They see where you're going, so then they start fucking with you like they did me. They put an age restriction on that live. There was no need to put an age restriction on that live. So when you get an age restriction, you can't make no money, because the age restriction limits how many ads you can receive on your video. And if it's an age restriction, you can't get no ads, even though you say the channel is not made for kids. But an age restriction is almost like a strike against your video, so you can forget it. That's just a video or a live that you did and sat and talked to motherfuckers for 4-5 hours, and you ain't getting shit for doing it. Or a video that you posted and you took all that time to change in and out them clothes, or them lingerie pieces, or them swimsuits, or whatever, and styled that shit up for them to give you an age restriction, and you don't get nothing. So it's almost like you didn't even do the video. It's almost like you didn't even do the live, because you don't get nothing for it. I have never got an age restriction on any video, but they gave me one on that live. And that live had 12,000 views. I didn't get shit. So now just think, if I had not got an age restriction, how much money do you think I would have made? Instead of it being 400, probably would have been 500. This is the bullshit games that they play. They're not for content creators. They're not. They are not. When they see that you are popular and you are really making it do what it do, they want to know. That's when they start looking at you and saying, well, what is she doing? Or what is he doing to get people to watch him or her? What's making her popular? Oh, this is making her popular. Okay, well, we're going to fuck with her and let her know that, yeah, you might be popular, but now here come the bullshit. We don't want you to get to 100,000 subscribers. We don't want you to get to this point or that point. It's a shame. But this goes back to what I was saying before. This is how this country is ran. It's ran on bullshit. It's ran to keep people that are trying to make money. The more overtime you work on your job, the more money they're going to take out of your payroll deduction check. The more money, the more money that you make on a part-time job, it puts you in a higher tax bracket, and when you get ready to file your taxes, you get less. You cannot win. So, okay, the only side hustle you can have, really and truly, is one that you're getting in cash. Because if you getting it any other kind of way, they're going to make that shit hard for you. And YouTube is no different. YouTube is the worst platform to try to grow in revenue. You will do better going on TikTok, which now they try to get rid of TikTok. You know why? Because they know that people have made a living during the pandemic. A lot of people got laid off or lost their job because they could not work in public service because the world was basically shut down. So they saw how many people were getting on TikTok and they were making their revenue through TikTok. Now what are they saying? Oh, we gotta ban TikTok because it's not a U.S. company. They gotta they gotta come with something, because now the goal is to make your ass go to work. Are y'all following me? So they are always trying to figure out a way to make you not win. And YouTube ain't no different. My niece was on YouTube. She was doing a sports commentary. And she was doing good. But she gave up because she had been on there so long that it was taking her forever to get to the watch time hours. It was taking her forever to get to, she had the subscribers, but the watch time hours she didn't have. And she just was like, and she was posting and posting and posting. And finally she just said, fuck it. And she got off. It's hard. It's hard. These are the two brushes that I bought yesterday. They came in a set like this. And they are, I love their brushes. They are what is it? Japanese or Japanese, something like that. That's who it's by. And this is a, you get two brushes. I love brushes. You get, I don't know who that is calling me. Griffin, Vincent. I don't know. He must got the wrong number. You get two brushes in here. You get a concealer brush and you get a foundation brush. Two brushes in here. for, how much were these? They were $5.99 from TJ Maxx. So you get this brush, which is supposed to be a, see how it's made on the angle? This is supposed to be a foundation brush. And is this a Jacquees brush? I think it is. Yep. This is my other big makeup brush. I got this one at TJ Maxx too. I love their brushes. Love them. Y'all, I gotta pay my brother-in-law $400 today. Bullshit. So this is another Jacquees brush. You can find these brushes. Mainly, I've seen them at TJ Maxx. Target used to sell them. I don't know. I don't shop in Target since they took away DEI. I don't shop in there. And here's another little brush. This is a flat brush, and this is like a concealer brush when you want to get up here into the corners. So you can use it for many things. So you can use it, you know, however way you want to. But you can use this as a, because that brush is a little bigger brush. So you could use this as a foundation brush, and you could use this one as a concealer. For two brushes for $5.99, it's pretty good. And then I bought some, this is just some eyelash glue. This is the Duo eyelash glue, and it was $6.99. I like the black Duo glue better than the white. I use both because the white, you don't see it dry down, but I just like the black. So I bought that. You can find this at TJ Maxx for $6.99. You go into the beauty supply store and try to buy you know, this concealer. I mean, not concealer. That yeah, what I do with it? Did I do with the, talking too much? Here it is. You go into the beauty supply store for that glue, it costs more, way more. I don't know why, but it does. So you all, like I said, you know, it can be a lot. It can be a lot being on here, but you just got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing. Sometimes, you know, a lot of times, I don't want to do YouTube. And I'm just being, I'm going to use this for my concealer. You can use makeup brushes whatever way you want to use them. I mean, you know, they are for different things, for specific things, but you can also use them the way in which best suits you as well. So I said all of that to tell you all that if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, just to know it's going to be some trials and tribulations. But to keep going and don't give up. Don't give up. Because it's that one thing that will make you go viral and put you where you need to be. But it's not easy. It is not. one of my, I won't call him an ex, but somebody I used to deal with, we still friends. And now he been, every time I look around, he texting, calling, texting. Like, I'm not doubling back. I'm good. I'm good. I ain't doing that. I just ain't. Do you see how that went in? So, you guys, I'm going to let you all go. I'm going to go put on my little blush. My powder. And we are going to talk later on today when I go live. I plan to go get my nails done today on my lunch break. I think I'll have time to get them done. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try, though. I'm going to try. And I'm going to hit Ulta on my lunch break because I want to go and see if I can get my pencils, too. So with that being said, I hope you all have an amazing day. Don't give up. Whatever you're doing or you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever goal, whether it be YouTube, starting a business, doing a podcast, whatever it may be, just know that the enemy is always trying his best for you to fail, but you will make it. You will make it. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Because this world is not designed to help you get ahead. It's just not. And that's why you got to have some other type of revenue than being a content creator. And that's just real talk. Because being a content creator is a hard-ass job. It's hard. It's hard. People ask me all the time, and always asking me advice about getting on YouTube. And the one thing I tell them is, get ready to be disappointed. Get ready to be pissed off, because it will make you pissed off. It will piss you off. I'm telling you it will. So y'all have an amazing Friday. And like I said, if your day is over with, I hope you had a good day. My nose will not stop running. It seems like time just go by fast when it's time to come to work. And take forever when it's time to get off. What's up with that? But you all have a good weekend. Like I said, I'll be back later. If you see this video, don't see it, you'll see me. Either way. Oh, I can't wait to get these nails done. So have a great day, okay? Peace, love, and hair grease and all of that good stuff. Do something that you enjoy today. But have a great day, okay? All right, you all. Love you all.